like taking a magnifying glass and really zooming, down in and looking way more closer than we thought we needed to, or than that we were doing. For instance, we were tracking certain outcomes that were, students were passing classes, which is great, but we didn't have our data system built to actually track whether they graduate high school, which is what we're really wanting to accomplish. The greatest benefits for us have really been having a framework to guide all of our decision making around. We tended to be an organization that just quickly innovated constantly, but then never really got to see those things through, to see what the real outcomes were, or if things were working the way we wanted. And so this has provided us that ability. It also helped us really clarify roles with staff, just about what their jobs were. We really nailed down one program, and so that our educational intervention program, and so any staff doing that work had a clear idea about what they were supposed to be doing. We just signed on with a couple new school districts, and that having these materials ready, really having our model solid and being able to talk about it consistently and well was helpful in securing those districts. And it makes it easier to give to a school, to give to a principal and say, here's what we do. It's very concrete, very simplified, but easy to understand, and then makes the conversation go a lot smoother. There's always change that comes when you're looking at your internal operations so closely. You're looking at your models, you're looking at what your staff does to carry out those models. And so being ready for that change was hard too. And we had some staff roles that changed. We had a whole arm of our program that we probably won't do anymore. And so those decisions and getting our whole staff to buy into those decisions were challenging. Mm-hmm. Being willing to really commit the time and energy to going through the process and not going into it. I mean, we went into it thinking, oh yeah, no problem. And I think people can go into it that way, but they need to be open to being quickly having that opinion changed or their mind changed, or being open to realizing that every organization can benefit from doing this kind of internal work, and it'll only push your mission, your services, everything forward by doing that. My advice would be just to do it. I think it's worth it. No matter what, you're going to get something out of it. I would definitely encourage people to take on a process like this, and it just brings a concreteness to what you're doing, to how you're doing it, and really ends up being such a benefit to the people you serve.
Dedicated to keep me on your side, and any day now should be okay. All I need is a wasted summer.